funk. Thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, I late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and all that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress. The rain be looking like when blessings drop in. And so I got myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Woo. Me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
Warning, the following image and/or content may be disturbing, offensive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
I already see that y'all on that bullshit tonight, huh?
That's bullshit.
I see that y'all already on that bullshit tonight, huh?
That's bullshit.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hell, the goddamn lie haven't even started yet, and y'all already on it. Damn. I'm very interested in how this live gonna go tonight. I'm interested how the chat gonna go tonight as well too. You know what I'm saying? Because happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Salute and welcome to the lounge. I know y'all been waiting on me. Y'all like, man, I can't wait to get a good old dose of urban today for real. Man, I can't wait till we go live.
God damn.
Yeah, I couldn't wait neither. But salute, appreciate y'all tuning into the live today, the lounge today. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up because it helps the channel out a whole lot. Yeah, come on now. It's only 3 people that hit the thumbs up, man. Y'all on that bullshit tonight.
That's bullshit.
Only 3 people hit the thumbs up, and it's like 11 watching, man. Come on, man. That's an easy number, man. Come on now. God damn.
God damn.
Come on now. Let's be adults tonight, okay? Let's be adults tonight. Let's hit the thumbs up, y'all. Come on now. It's not gonna hurt your feelings. I know I'm gonna hurt your feelings later. I know I am, but it's not gonna hurt your feelings to hit the thumbs up, man. I'm just saying. Damn, shit.
That's bullshit.
Lord Jesus, man. But salute, y'all. Welcome to the lounge. Appreciate y'all so much. We got a lot of people in the building, man. I got a lot to want to talk about, man. But we're gonna get into it. But y'all know I always got to greet everybody in the lounge. Sure, got my boy Lionel in the building. So with it, bro. Sure, got Queen in the building as well too. I see your comment too, Queen.
That's bullshit.
We're gonna address it later. We're definitely gonna address that bullshit.
That's bullshit.
We got my boy SBK in the building. What's up with it? And we got Constance in the building as well. Welcome. Salute, welcome. Speakers in the building. What's up with it, man? Got my homie, Simona Gorilla in the building. Salute, welcome. Salute, welcome. And salute to each and every last one of y'all who are tuning in right now, who's catching the replay. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all a whole lot. Now, just like I said, we got a good conversation that we want to talk about today. SBK said that I'm using that OBS. I'm still using Ecamm. I'm using Ecamm along with OBS with some of my edits. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing it all right. But good looking out. But we got a really good topic tonight, y'all. I want to get y'all perspective on this. You know what I'm saying? Because I was supposed to be talking about this a week or so ago, but of course y'all know a week ago I got sick as hell.
That's bullshit.
I don't know what it was that was spreading around Texas, but it had your boy feeling down and out. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't running a fever or nothing like that. It was just my stomach was just out of there, man. And it just gave me a real bad headache. The best way I could describe it felt like I had a night out at the club, right? And I had got a massive hangover. That's how it felt like. That wouldn't go away. That wouldn't go away, by the way, y'all. So I was feeling awful. But I am back at it, man. And so I got a lot of topics that that I need to cover throughout this week that I'm gonna get out, including the topic about President Trump, checking Zawinski, whatever his name is. We're gonna get into that too, y'all, but not on this show. But we are gonna talk about that. We got a whole lot of the topic we're gonna talk about as well too, y'all. So man, we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're gonna get into it. So tonight's topic. To be honest with y'all, tonight's topic was actually inspired. It's actually inspired by my wife, Mrs. Urban, man. It was inspired by my wife. Let me tell y'all the backstory, all right? So my wife, she had this knack that she do sometimes, all right? This is what she do. She had this knack of being the GPS per se, all right? You know, we got automated navigational system that help assist us to find directions now. You know what I'm saying? But since I know my way around the city very, very well, and I mean extremely well, I don't rely on the GPS because I know where to go, and I even know shortcuts how to get to certain places and everything. Now, keep in mind that Mrs. Zerby doesn't know all the time about certain shortcuts that I know about, and you know how I could get to certain places quicker and more efficient than even the GPS system, right? So there was a time where she wants to navigate where we go, or she wants to be the what y'all call that, backseat driver? Y'all want to be the backseat driver and kind of tell me where to go. So I'm looking at her and she said, "Babe, go this way instead." And I'm looking like, why are we going this way? Well, sometimes I go this way and it'd be a whole lot faster. So you want me to go this way? And so it ended up becoming the back and forth. Then, of course, me being a lovely and wonderful husband I am, even though I know it's illogical to go that way, guess what I do? I go ahead and just yield and go the way that she suggests going. I end up on going the way that she's suggesting going, and guess what? Things start happening. We may either run into traffic, or it might be a detour on the way that she's recommending, and we decide to take that route. Different other things as well too. And so I go ahead and just do it, and just drive and do it, and just let everything play out because I already foresaw what's going to happen even before she knew. I already knew that, right? So I just let it happen. Now, why this situation is happening, right? I don't say nothing. I don't fuss at her. I don't do nothing like that. I just let the whole situation play itself out all the way to the very end. And so after when we get to where we need to go, right? She says nothing. Once again, she says absolutely nothing. After we went through the process of dealing with all these additional steps, she says nothing. Not a, "Babe, I am sorry. Babe, you're right. I was wrong." None of that. And so this sparks the conversation that we're going to talk to today. I had came up with this conclusion. The conclusion that I came up is this. Women are absolutely right. Women are absolutely right about everything. Fellas, we're wrong. Our logic and reasoning and explanation, even though we foresee certain things, right? We're wrong. We're absolutely wrong. We're wrong. Women are right, we're wrong. So we're going to talk about this today, y'all. We're going to talk about how women are right and we are always wrong. No matter what. No matter what. Even if it's logical, even though we can see what's happening, right? And you wanna know what's interesting about this, y'all, is this. Women all the time say that they have tuition, right? They say that they is that intuition or whatever? They say that they're intuitive, right? They say that they are intuitive and they can foresee things, right? But it's interesting when it comes to situations dealing with relationships, when it's dealing with, the relationship dynamic, right? When it's dealing with allowing, your man, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever type of role that he plays it, right? When it comes to the point of allow him to be that leader, right? We're always wrong in our role. We're always wrong and they are always right. No matter what. No matter what. I want to, before we dive deep into this, I do got a video I want to present to you. I got a lot of videos tonight, y'all, for real. But I want to preferably present this video because I kid you not. This video solidified what I was saying earlier about what happened to me, all right? So look at this. And I know this is very satire, y'all. I know and I get it. It's very satire, but it is the truth. It is the damn truth. Listen to this.
So we gotta go left up here.
No, it's a right.
It's a left.
No, it's a right. We're going to Kayla's house. I've been to Kayla's house.
South sign, turn left onto Southwest 15th Avenue.
So left.
Then turn right onto Southwest 5th Court.
They must have just changed that.
Okay.
They must have just. Well, no. So the next one is definitely gonna be a left.
Go past the stop sign. Then at the next one,
You see?
turn right.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening anymore. They changed all of this. You see,
Why did
look,
they change any of
this house wasn't here before.
That house been there for like 100 years.
No. They had a brown fence. Now they have a white fence now. No,
They could have painted the
Stop
fence.
sign, turn right
no.
onto Southwest 5th Court.
It looks too
Then
brand
turn
new.
right onto Southwest 12th Avenue.
No. What are you doing? We're turning left.
The GPS just came up and said to be going this way. Do you?
We gotta be. The GPS is wrong.
All right. So where we going from here?
From here,
Turn right onto Southwest 12th Avenue.
Hey, y'all, I kid you not. I kid y'all not. That is actually how the way I be on this video for real. And I be knowing it be wrong. And I'm like, you know what? Fine, you're right. So what I do is that I allow her to navigate the whole route. Like, all right, tell me where to go. Tell me which way to go. Which way we need to go. Okay, we need to go left. The navigation say go right. Nah, the navigation wrong. We need to go left. So once again, I literally let this whole situation play itself out. Just like how old boy is kind of letting it play out, but he's kind of taking control of the situation, right? Me, on the other hand, I just let it play out. I just let it play all the way out.
I just when it was a left.
It's definitely.
I don't understand. They did some changes here. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened.
Okay.
That's what happened. This don't even look like the same
destination is
house.
on your right.
See? Oh, man.
That's bullshit.
This is the reason why I came up with the conclusion that women are right no matter what. Even when it's illogical for them to be right, they're still right. Even when artificial intelligence tell them that they're wrong, they're still right. God himself could come down and say, woman, your ass is full of shit and you're wrong. And they will literally tell God, no, God, you was wrong. They'll literally do that. They'll literally do that. So that's why I came up with the conclusion that women are right about everything. They're right about everything. They're right about it. And the reason why I came up with this conclusion is because, look, fellas, what is the number one thing that we say that we want out of women? What is it? What's the number one thing that we say that we want out of women? We say that at the end of the day, we want peace. Right? We say that we want peace. We're like, man, look, I just want peace. I just want her to be my peace. And so sometimes peace could be sacrificial. Sometimes peace requires you as a man to give up your pride and ego and thus let them have it, right? Just let them have it. Just let them have whatever it is that they believe that is peace according to them, right? Even if they're wrong. That's why I came up with. So fellas, maybe that's what we probably need to do. Maybe in order for us to get the peace that we so desire, maybe we just need to just go ahead and yield and just let them have it. Let them have it. Things fall apart. It's not our fault as men. No. I mean, no, it's not women's fault. If things fall apart, it's not women's fault at all. It's us. It's our fault as men. Because we should have known better. As y'all can see through this lie, I am sitting up here trolling the hell out of these women. I'm trolling the hell out of y'all tonight. The reason why is because let's keep it real. A lot of things that women do, they do out of their feelings and emotion. They be illogical, even when we try to hold them accountable. And so the real conversation that we're going to talk about tonight is this. Why is it that women cannot admit when they are wrong? Why women can't admit when they're actually wrong? Why they cannot hold themselves accountable? Why they cannot take an L? It's very easy for us as men to take L's where we're wrong. We just literally say we're wrong. Like, you got it, we're wrong. And then right after that, we take accountability. Then right after that, we come up with solutions to just so we won't take that L again. But women, on the other hand, Queen said this. I can tell you right now, you don't even have to start the show that we are always right.
That's bullshit.
It's gonna be a long night tonight, fellas. It's gonna be a long night. Hey, Lida said, Urban's wife stay getting corrected by him. Hey. All right, so the reason why Lionel said that is because Lionel had witnessed firsthand while he was on the phone with me. That's why he said it. That's why he said it, because he witnessed it firsthand, being on the phone with me. Like, yeah, Urban be on it. See, like, I don't see everything that I be saying on here, it be based on life experience, okay? Everything that I be presenting to y'all, it be based on life experience. It be based on things that I go through, you know what I'm saying, as a man. Not only just in my marriage, but the spirit, you know what I'm saying? This situation is no different at all. So I'm not one of these type of content creators, dude, that be just sit up here be making up stuff just to get a click on the viewer and different like that. I literally either had experienced the stuff that I'm talking about or experiencing the stuff that I'm talking about right now. That's how I could come on here as truthful as possible and explain this to y'all. But we're going to get into it, y'all. We are definitely going to get into it. We're definitely going to get into it. Who else in the building, man? Before I get deeper into this, man, because this is gonna be some crazy shit tonight for real, y'all. Because I can't make this shit up. I can't not make it up. Everybody, I told someone they bullshitted today. Hey, that queen to my soul, I don't get a salute, even though I had saluted her earlier today. But it's okay.
That's bullshit.
It's all right. It's all right. Let's see. Scroll down. Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss nobody else, because I don't want people up in their feelings, man, tonight. Hold up. Let me get down here. Women can't take a L. It is to a proven fact. Facts. Facts. Queen say this. They loaded around maps and GPS. Everybody knows that. Von salute. Von says she is still right no matter what.
That's bullshit.
It's gonna be a long night tonight, fellas. It's gonna be a long night. What's crazy, if women recorded how their man do exactly this, it would be considered emasculation and embarrassing her man. What the hell are you talking about?
What?
Vance, did you not hear me earlier explaining to you that men can take a L when we know we're wrong. And we'll admit to that. And we'll correct the wrong behavior. But when it comes to women, on the other hand, y'all can't even apologize. Like, y'all can't even say, I'm sorry. Slim, what's up with it, bro? Salute. What to the lounge, bro? What to the lounge? Yo, SBK, this is literally every woman, bro. I'm telling you. Every woman is like this. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. It is. It is. Absolutely it is. But we figure to get into it, y'all. We figure to get to this conversation. Oh, South Pat, salute. Welcome to the lounge. And once again, salute to everyone else who are in the building. And if I didn't see you, or if you're not in the chat, or you catching the replay, salute. Salute, welcome. Fellas, do y'all know this? Do y'all know whenever we try to correct our women right, do you know what they say about us? I'm pretty sure y'all know. I'm pretty sure y'all heard on social media. Do y'all know what our women say about us when we try to correct them, when we try to give them direction, try to give them guidance? Do you know what they say about us? If you don't know, don't worry. Let me show you what they say about us. This is what they're talking about.
And they act like a female, period. One who like to go back and forth with a female. They talk feminine. They use their hands like women, and they're not living up to their responsibility like a man. They whining and shit.
Okay, so if you're wrong about something and I bring it to you, I'm sassy. What you saying?
No, you can bring it to me, but be masculine about it.
So you want me to yell at you?
No, just put a little bass in your voice. Be like direct, but not all loud. And you know, a lot of men get that high pitched voice. So you shit, want, you know, and they don't sound right.
I start with a low-pitched voice and you don't listen, don't go to the high-pitched voice.
Don't go to the high-pitched voice.
But you ain't listening to the low-pitched voice.
If I'm not listening, I'm just not listening. It don't matter if it's high or low. But my thing is, as a man, don't get overly excited with a woman and go back and forth with them, arguing them, and then call them bitches and hoes. But if you a real man don't do all that.
I got you. Well, if a real man would correct a woman if she's wrong, if you did some stupid shit, and I tell you it's some stupid shit, how am I sassy because I told you it was some stupid shit?
But they don't say it like that.
No, you ain't listen. Any nigga that blink is sassy. He breathed, he's sassy. You walked, you sassy. How the fuck you wake up today? You're sassy. You pray before you eat food, you're sassy. The fact of the matter is, if you said some stupid shit, did some dumb shit, and I corrected it, and you telling me that I gotta watch my tone, I gotta talk in a no voice like this. The shit you said was stupid. You did some dumb shit. I don't like it. And if I sit there and say it and you pay no attention, now I'm sassy, goddamn, back to the apartments with that bullshit. Talk in a low voice, that way we're not sassy when we tell.
So get this. Well, whenever we try to correct our women right, they're instantly deeming us as being sassy. They're instantly deeming us not only being sassy, but we being gay. Hey. And so they want us, whenever we correct them, they want us to correct them the way that they want to receive it. In other words, they want us to have this nice melatonin voice. They want us to be tone police as well too, right? Babe, you know that you're wrong. Babe, but the GPS says turn left. Why they being super basket? No, the GPS said turn right. Sound like fucking Megatron and shit. God damn.
That's bullshit.
Babe, the GPS say turn right. No, the GPS is wrong. The GPS is always wrong. Because it's a woman GPS.
What?
But they literally sit up here call us sassy. When we try to correct them, when we try to give them guidance, right? What are the two main things that women say that they want out of men is what? They want us to provide and protect them, right? They want us to provide, they want us to protect. Oh, by the way, salute. I see the chat. Sorry about that. But they want us to provide and protect them, right? Part of the providing and protecting is by us giving guidance, is by us giving them direction, is by us being leaders, correct? So if we're doing that, if we're being leaders and we're giving you that direction, right? Why is that considered to be sassy? So which one is it? Do you want us to protect and provide for you? Or do you want a beta male dude? Which one you want?
Beta.
Which one you want? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't say that you want a masculine man that can provide and protect for you. You want a man to lead, but you want to be the leader. Why he's a damn beta? It doesn't work that way.
Beta.
Then when the dude do be a beta, you put the dude in a damn friend zone. Oh, I'm just not attracted to you because you're just a yes man. Katie Salute, welcome. So, answer this question for me. Why is it so difficult for women to take correction from their men? Hell, I throw a rich out there. Since that question is going to be difficult for women to answer. Why is it difficult for y'all to take correction, period? And that's with anything. It could be at your job when your supervisor and boss tell you to do a certain task and you didn't do the task correctly. And they try to reprimand you on the task, right? And guess what? I hate that bitch telling me what to do. I know how to do my job. When someone tries to give you directions to do your job in a more efficient way instead of making it harder than what you make it, you want to talk down on that person. So explain this to me, ladies. Why is it so hard for you to accept correction, not only for men, but period? Why is it so hard for you to accept correction, period? Why is that hard? Why is that a difficult task? I don't understand that. I don't get that. Speaking of correction, right? Let me show y'all this. This video just actually came out, but I believe this video goes with the conversation too. Let me show y'all this video, and I want to get y'all honest perspective about this. All right. Once again, we're dealing with correction. All right. So listen to this. Listen to this video, and I want to get y'all one perspective about this situation. I'm gonna break this stuff down too, by the way.
All the stuff I do for you as a mother. Literally, I take care of you, I feed you, I cook, I do all that stuff. And all I did, I asked you for your birthday money so that I can pay the light bill. You don't want to give me the birthday money. So I am taking the PS5 back so I can get the money so the bill can be paid.
Well, how you gonna ask for my birthday money that I got on my birthday to pay the light bill? And why you trying to take my PS5 away?
Well, you can't play the PS5 anyway if there ain't gonna be no damn lights in our house.
You shouldn't have been going out so much. You would have had the money. What happened to the income taxes?
Trying to, first of all, I'm an adult. Stay out my business. When I come to you as a mother and I'm telling you there's an issue where I need help, you help.
Going out so much. I'm tired of you going out. You need to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
Leilani, I'm not even talking to you. So you stay in a child's place.
Mom, you said stay in a child's place, but you asking my brother to pay your bills. And just like Lay said, you need to start spending money on us and stop spending money on yourself and your little boyfriend.
Boy, y'all finna whip y'all
ass. So here's the whole situation. She asked her son to give up his money. She pretty much gave this dude the ultimatum. Either give up your money or I'm going to take your PlayStation 5. Now, her excuse behind this is that she needed the money to pay for the bills. So, let me ask y'all this question. Is it this young man's responsibility to take care of the household's finances? Is it his responsibility to do that? If y'all in the chat say up here say hell yeah, then y'all full of bullshit.
That's bullshit.
This dude is 13 years old. So y'all mean to tell me that this 13-year-old is the man of the house. This 13-year-old is required to give up the money that he had got as a gift to contribute to the household. Now, I don't know if y'all pay attention to this, right? But she's driving in a really, really nice vehicle. She got her hair done. She got them old ugly ass nails. Matter of fact, ladies, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Whenever y'all get y'all nails like that, that's like the ugliest crap that I've ever seen. It's ugly and it is ghetto as hell, for real. So she got these old ugly dragon claw nails that she spent almost like $45 to $50 on, right? And she had the audacity to ask this young man for his gift of birthday money. Then gave him an ultimatum as well too, said that, well, since you're not going to do this, right, that I'm going to take your PlayStation 5 and use a pay a light bill. So what's up with her working? What's up with her having a job? Because obviously in this situation she don't have a man in the house, right? Because if she had a man in the house, then she wouldn't be worrying about the bills, correct? So we could safely conclude that she's a single mom with all these children. And now she's literally sitting up here trying to groom this boy to be her boy husband. Literally trying to groom this dude to be her boy husband. To literally take over the responsibility of the house. So this young man was literally standing on business. This young man and his siblings too was standing on business telling her, no, you're wrong. Why should I give up my gift that I got, right, and help you out? Then they even went further like, hey, mom, in reality, this is all on you. You sit up here spending your money on all this dumb stuff. You spending your money on getting your nails done. You sit up here spending your money going out to the clubs. And on top of that, you sit up here spending your money on this old pookie ass dude. And you have the audacity to ask me for my money? Shit.
That's bullshit.
But once again, this goes back to that correction part. Why is it so hard for women to accept correction? Even when they come for your child. Because, hey, let's keep it real. Even our children have enough wisdom and understanding to put us grown adults in our place. They do. There been times where my children did the same as that thing too, where they literally checked their dad like, Dad, hey, nah, bro, you're wrong. You're wrong. And they wasn't disrespectful about it. They wasn't actually talking about, you need to stay in the child's place. No. In that moment, they needed to put their father in his place. Hey, Dad, you're wrong. How the way you say the situation is wrong. And this is the reason why. So even children could literally check their adults, their grown parents, and put them in their place. But even then, why is it so hard for women to take this correction? Why is it so hard for women to take this ill when men literally tell you all the time that, hey, how the way you perceive the situation is wrong? Why is that so hard? I don't get that. I don't understand that. I really don't. I really don't. Why is that so hard? A lot of y'all said because of their egos. I agree. So, ladies to the chat, do y'all believe that y'all have bigger egos than men? Well, would y'all agree to that y'all literally got bigger ego than men? Cause y'all already know where I stand on this one. Cause I tell y'all all the time, yeah, y'all got some huge egos for real. Y'all really do. Y'all really do. Well, whenever a man is standing on business and telling y'all what it is, instead of y'all to say, you know what, you are right. You'll say, nah, that's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
But we're cooking tonight, y'all. And I'm telling you, I'm just getting started. I really am. I'm just getting started. Giza, salute, welcome. Once again, salute everybody who's in the lounge right now. Well, what we're doing right now, we're trying to figure this thing out. All right, we're trying to figure out why women honestly believe that they're right all the time, no matter what. We're also trying to figure out why women cannot be corrected. Why is it hard for them to accept correction, even when they know they're wrong, no matter what? We're trying to figure this thing out, y'all. But let's get it, y'all. We finna dive deeper into this, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, y'all. It helps the channel out a whole lot, y'all. So let's get it.
You still not giving me an answer.
I just gave you the answer. Why do women get so defensive when they're called out on
because
something?
You don't want to be honest. You don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want to change.
We
what?
just don't want to deal with it.
Exactly. Why? Why is that an issue?
Because we kind of want to do what we want to do, and we don't see you guys. Men complain about things that are just.
She said exactly how the way we be thinking as men. Because when it boils down to it, y'all just want to do whatever the hell you want to do when you want to do it. It don't matter how illogical it sounds or the end results behind it. You just want to do what you want to do. I hate to say this and I hate to admit this, but don't this sound very childish? Don't this sound like you're literally dealing with children? But even in the last video, it sounded like even children have way more common sense than the women. It even seems like children have way more common sense than that grown adult mom.
You don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want to change.
We
what?
just don't want to deal with it.
Exactly. Why? Why is that an issue?
Because we kind of want to do what we want to do, and we don't see you guys. Men complain about things that are just sometimes just why are you upset about it? You do, and I feel
because
like
there's something wrong.
For me,
and the only way to communicate and fix things is to address it.
I don't like to be told
and deal
that
with it and fix it.
I don't like to be told that I'm wrong. I don't like to be told when I'm wrong.
That's established.
I get agitated when I find out that I'm wrong about something. Okay, I get agitated, and that's why I guess I get defensive because I just want to do what I want to do. And no, it's not always right, but I just want to do what I want to do. And
see, to be honest with y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I could give her credit that at least she's being straight honest about this situation. Once again, I could give her credit that she's at least being honest. Because there are other women out there who wouldn't even get this far of admitting this. But this is how majority of women think. This is how they operate. They just don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be corrected or nothing like that. Even when they know they're wrong. Is it because women don't want to face the responsibility behind it? Is it because some women don't want to face the embarrassment behind it? Where you are wrong, you have to just take that L. You have to consume all that. Because men, we take that all the time. Just by our very existence, we take that all the time. When we make certain mistakes, right, we have to hold that L. And I mean, that L hurts like hell. We know, we understand that. It hurts your pride. It hurts your ego. You have to want to deal with it through the community because guess what? We're moving back into the age of accountability where even the community is holding you accountable for your bullshit. So we have to take on all of that. We have to take on the emotions behind it and everything. But when it comes to the women, on the other hand, when the community hold them accountable, instead of them facing it like they say they are. Matter of fact, women say this. Women say all the time that they are strong and independent and they want to be respected. They want to be equals, right? They want to be equal towards men, but they don't want to share the same responsibility. They don't want to share the same load as men. I say this. If we have to taking this L, right, from the community and everybody else, and you want to be equal towards us, you should be doing the same damn thing. Since you want to be equal towards us, right? Since you want to be equal towards us, you got to want to hold that L just like we hold that L. You got to want to take all that in just like how the way we take all that in. But the thing about it is that they don't want to do that. They don't. They don't. They want to be coddled. They want to be comfort. They want to get that there it's going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right type bullshit. We don't get that. Men don't get that. We don't get that, man, it's going to be all right. We get that, hey, suck it up. Hold your feelings in and keep moving. So if we get in that same type of treatment and y'all want to be equal towards us, then y'all should get the same exact treatment we get. Suck it up. It's going to be all right, but suck it up. I'm just saying.
And I'm wrong about something, okay? I get agitated. And that's why I guess I get defensive because I just want to do what I want to do. And no, it's not always right, but I just want to do what I want to do. And when you call me out, it makes me defensive because I don't even understand why you would be calling me out. It's not that serious.
I have had so many of my subscribers, preferably women, said exactly what she just said a few moments ago. They don't like to be called out because, first of all, they believe it's not that serious. The second reason why they don't like to be called out is because when they get called out, right, they know deep down inside that everything I be saying is right. Then guess what they say behind it? They say this. They say this. They say they'll literally sit up here and say, "You think you know it all." That's what they say. But it's not the point of me knowing it all. It's the point that I already foresaw what's going to happen before it already happened. It's the point of me being a man, just like the man that they want to be in their life, me being a man, me seeing certain situations, me being a leader and leading. Do I get it wrong? Absolutely, I get things wrong. Facts. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I get it wrong. But I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. But at the same time, none of them don't want to admit when they're wrong, especially when you give them the facts behind it. I'm just saying. Y'all.
Our biggest downfall as a people of color, especially black folks, is we take accountability as abuse. We take somebody telling us the truth, and if we don't like sugarcoat it and tell everybody, you.
We finna get deep into the behavior tonight, y'all. So is it true? Is it true, ladies? Is it true? The reason why y'all can't handle the truth because y'all deem it as being toxic. Is that true?
Our biggest downfall as a people of color, especially black folks, is we take accountability as abuse. We take somebody telling us the truth, and if we don't like sugarcoat it and tell everybody, you can do everything that you want to do. Like if we tell you, no, God didn't work like that. God don't operate like that. That is not the best way you should live your life. We are called haters. We are called bitter. We're called mean, everything. And it's just like,
hey, whenever people pull up to the lounge and I be having these shows like this, man, I didn't call everything under the sun. I think people that said that I'm mean, I'm a hater. People said I'm misogynistic. People that say all kind of crazy stuff about me. All kind of crazy stuff. On the live, people that say crazy stuff about me in the chat. Hell, even when the video's over, when people come in and just doing regular comments on my video, they say the same as that thing. Oh, you're misogynistic. You're a red pill dude. And all kind of crazy stuff. And I don't even agree with the red pill at all, period. I'm not even a red pill content creator. They say all kind of crazy stuff about me. All because I'm sitting up here exposing the truth. All because at the end of the day, all I'm trying to do is hold people accountable for that bullshit behavior. Preferably these women out here too. Just trying to hold y'all accountable.
that's why we don't grow. That's why we can't get better. That's why we can't, like we don't want no criticism. That's why half our men act the way they act, because they wasn't disciplined by men or whatever the case may be. That's why half these women, we don't like discipline. We want to do what we want.
Hey, bro, Slim, say you right about that, bro. Man, you're absolutely correct. Bro, man, hey, you said a mouthful for real though. They say that only got like 10 fingers, man. 10. Well, I got 9 fingers and 2 thumbs. All right. Those of y'all who want to be technical, right? And I cannot count how many times that they just said that about me. Where they literally sit up and say, who hurt you, dog? Like,
what?
Who hurt you?
That's bullshit.
Oh, man.
Our consequences are trash, but because we are so ashamed and we can't even look at our shame and be like, you know what? That's not the best. We lie to ourselves and be like, well, I'm good. And it's just like, that is our biggest downfall. That's why we can't get ahead. How are we the
22, salute, bro.
Most economically, we're the 15th richest unit in the world, and we always broke. We on food stamps, all of this stuff. And although the median person or black person in America makes like around 40 to 50.
Oh, real quick. She said earlier that the men are like that too because of how the way they was brought up. They didn't have no strong male figure in the household. And I agree with her on that. I agree with her on that because over here on the lounge, we also have exposed them beta males over here too. We expose them beta males over here as well too. Be having them beta males be all grown up by these single moms and stuff, or they be in a disproportional household, right, where they can't actually be men, right, or they be groomed to be betas too.
Beta.
We really talked about that. So yeah, what she said was absolutely correct. I agree with her.
$50,000. If there were 2 people together, 50 and 50 make $100,000. So you could get with a regular dude, you could have a regular job, and y'all could live a pretty good life. But no, we just give our money away while late. Like, it's just crazy. We don't like to take constructive criticism. We don't. And that is our biggest downfall. The quicker you can take constructive criticism and apply that to your life, you can become a better person. But if you think, hey, nobody tell you nothing, everybody's a hater, anybody that says anything against you, your life is going to be hard. And it gets harder the older you get. If you do not heal and get better and take accountability while you're young, you just going to be an old fool. Just
Hey, real quick, y'all. Real quick. A lot of people say this about me. They say that Urban is a know-it-all. Urban, you're a know-it-all. You just a damn know-it-all. You act like you just know it all. You know it all. People say that about me all the time, right? And guess what? I embrace that. The reason why I embrace that is because of this. I know it all or know a lot is because I'm willing to learn. Once again, I'm willing to learn. If people show me a certain thing, right, and I find it interesting, guess what? I'm going to learn about it. I'm going to learn more about it. If people show me certain things about my action and behavior and it needs to be corrected, right, guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to take offense over it, right? I'm going to learn. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask like, well, what made you come to that conclusion about this situation? And then it's constructive criticism. Then guess what? I embrace that. I embrace that thing and inquire to my very being. So when the next time that situation come up, I know how to handle it differently. That's called taking accountability. That's called growing. That's called learning. The more you learn, the more you become better. So that's why when there are a lot of things that be presented to me, I be knowing it, right? It's because I done dealt with it before. But here's the thing. There are many of y'all who are out there right now where you been in situations where people try to correct you. You been in situations where it was a edification moment. And instead of you learning from that, right? Guess what? You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. And so you end up forgetting about it because you stuck in your ways. That's facts. Instead of learning from it. But that's what made me different from a lot of people is that I'm willing to always learn. I'm always willing to learn. I'm always willing to grow. Even when certain things be presented to me, right? And I don't know about it or people ask me about it, guess what? I'm not going to just be content with I don't know. I'm not. I'm not going to be content with I don't know. I'm going to say, you know what? I don't know, but let me find out. Let me find out. As a matter of fact, Giza, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm so sorry, but me and her had a really, really good conversation, right? Over to it was we on SBK or we was on what's it called? I forgot. But we was having a really, really conversation. We was talking about politics, right? And so she had presented to me a certain data and statistics, right? And so I had asked her to share it in the chat so I could look at it because I really didn't know nothing about it. And guess what? She shared it in the back check, right? And guess what I did? I looked at it right then and there and was reading it. I didn't say, no, you don't know what you're talking about. No, your information is wrong. I never said none of that. I said, hey, show it to me. She presented it to me. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. I get now I understand where you're coming from. That's how you acquire wisdom, knowledge, and understanding by willing to at least listen to understand. But even then, there are women out there who don't even want to do that bare minimum. When a man presents you with certain type of information, it could be data, statistics, whatever the case may be. It could be a down video clip. And you literally show them like, hey, this is what it is. Instead of taking it like, you know what? I get and understand where you're coming from. Instead of taking it like that, it's or automatic rejection. I don't care. I don't care what you show me. I don't care. You can't teach me that. You can't show me that. So the question is, who's really the one who know it all? Who's really the one who know it all? Is it me? Or is it really the person who's have a pushback on it?
Because it's a lot of old fools in this world. It's a lot of people that are old and foolish. And so if you could perpetuate this cycle and not take accountability, we are going to have a hard time. The Bible says men should love discipline. But we don't. We don't. That's our biggest downfall. We lack discipline.
And I agree. We lack discipline. Now, in this situation, she's talking about in a general sense as black people. But even then, even as a race of black people, we can't take discipline and constructive criticism very well. We really can't.
I've been seeing a lot about the conversation about who can correct black women, and it leads me to believe, or leads me to reflect on the fact that a lot of people don't have enough self-awareness to fix their life. And if you don't have self-awareness, if you can't learn to build self-awareness, your life will never get better. So the reason that I think, and this is not, quite honestly, I don't think it's just black women. I think it's all women. But the conversation is around black women. We can't be corrected because we think we're never wrong. And we can't be corrected because anytime someone tries to correct us, we tend to deflect, right?
Absolutely. She's right about that. The biggest takeaway is that they tend to deflect. Instead of them taking accountability of the error, they want to immediately deflect. They immediately want to get on this defense mechanism. They immediately want to sit up here and argue and debate you and all kind of crazy stuff. Instead of just listening to understand. Absolutely.
And I'm saying we, speaking about women as a group. But if we were more self-aware, and if we learned, again, to build that self-awareness about ourselves, we would be able to take criticisms without being offended. We would be able to, well, sometimes you are going to be offended, and that's okay. It's not wrong to be offended. It's wrong to take that offense, bottle it up, and punch the information that you're supposed to be receiving back to the sender. That's when it's wrong. So we take that, we get upset about it, we bottle it up, and then we punch it and we send it back, and we deflect it, and then we always have something else that we would say. So for instance, and I see this a lot, especially in my posts, because the type of thing that I talk about, and because I talk mostly about marriages from the perspective of the wife, I'm never going to sit on here and give y'all advice from the perspective of a man, because I'm a woman. But unfortunately, a lot of what I see is in the comments from women, it's like, yeah, that would make sense if, or no, nobody's going to do that. That's just too much. And it's like, we want to argue a point until we're blue in the face instead of sometimes just sitting back, being, again, self-awareness, being self-aware and being like, oh, you know what? I do that. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'll get a different result. And we jump over that possibility just to jump to be offended. And then even to the point where you'll hear people say things like, oh, are you saying this? Like, is this what I hear you saying? Completely reading what you're saying wrong, inserting irrelevant information, making points that just don't need to be made. And it's really concerning because, again, it all to me boils down to self-awareness and being able to say, I'm not perfect, because nobody expects us to be perfect. We're all going to do something wrong sometimes. But having the self-awareness to say I'm not perfect and the information that's being presented to me is a proper reflection, and maybe I should take that, unpack it a little bit, and think about it before.
Real quick, I addressed this before, but since I got a new audience, right, I'm gonna go ahead and address this thing again about being perfect. All right. So we get this whole concept that we're not perfect, right? Mainly because of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Where the Bible teaches you that, you know, you're not perfect because, you know, you need God and all the good old stuff, you know, you're a sinner and all the good old stuff, right? That's mainly where we get this concept about us not being perfect. But in reality, here's the reality. In reality, we are actually perfect beings. The reason why we're perfect beings is because Those of y'all who believe in a higher power, you may call him God, the Most High God. You may call it God, a woman, man. I don't know what the hell. But at the end of the day, this being, this celestial being, or whatever you want to call it, right? He, she, whatever, right? Have made us exactly the way that we made us exactly how the way we needed to be. Once again, he made us exactly the way we need to be. Now, hang with me on this one so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. So everything about you, the goodness about you, the badness about you, the niceness about you, the chaotic nature about you, all these different type of things about you, it was purposely designed to be that way. Everything about you, everything about you, everything. So in that sense, you are designed to be perfect. In the Bible, right? Those of y'all who follow the Christian Bible, right? The prophet Jeremiah was given a interesting analogy about how the way the Most High God designed us, right? He had gave the analogy about the potter and the clay, okay? And that's once again the prophet Jeremiah in the book of Jeremiah. So he gave the analogy of the potter in the clay, right, or designer in the clay, right. So basically, there's this dude who's a potter, and he had designed this pot, right, in the way that he wanted to design it. But when he finished designing, right, he noticed that the clay had a little chip on it. So instead of correcting the chip that's on there, he kept it the way it was, purposely. Now, hang with me on this one. So the reason why he made it that way is because he wanted to let people get the understanding that this is how the way it needed to be designed. So therefore, the same exact way how the way we are, we're designed to be the way how we are. The goodness about us, the badness about us, we have chaotic nature about us, everything about us. We are designed that way. Just like what it say, also in the Bible say that we're fearfully and wonderfully made. That's true. Because we're fearfully and wonderfully made in the image, how the way we're supposed to be made. So therefore, that's why I say that in that sense, you're actually a perfect being. You're perfectly how the way you are. But here's the caveat behind it. The reason why we say that we're not purpose is because we judge each other according to our imperfections. So what I mean by that, like say for example, if I acquire a certain type of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and you lacking that, right, that I'm deeming you as being imperfected because you're not like me, right? And vice versa. You look at me and you probably have some type of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, right? And you're deeming that I'm not perfect. And that's based on social norms, that's based on our knowledge and wisdom and different things like that. Therefore, even like right now, this show that I'm telling y'all about, when I'm talking about the behavior of modern day women, beta males, and all different other stuff like that, that's based on my personal anecdotal experience of dealing with modern day women and beta males and different things like that. I understand that it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. I understand that not all women behave the way that they behave. I understand that not all men behave the way that I say that they do. I understand that. I know that. So that's why when y'all come over here, I let y'all know that I'm talking about a certain type of behavior archetype of either men or women. There be times where I literally generalize or put everybody into their group based on the type of behavior, like hence this show tonight. Meaning that a lot of women, I would be bold enough to say all women think like this. What I'm talking about right now, what is really difficult for women to admit when they're wrong, when they're wrong, and it's also hard for a woman to accept correction, especially when it comes to a man. When a man correct a woman, it becomes misogynistic right then and there. It do. It becomes misogynistic. It becomes misogynist to the point where you can't tell me what to do because I'm a woman. But let's continue, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, y'all.
I say that it doesn't apply to me, or before I say this isn't the information that I want to receive, because a lot of times it's exactly what we need to hear, but we don't want to hear it because we don't want to be corrected by anybody. But yeah, self-awareness is probably the key to improving your life, but you refuse to be self-aware and you continue to be offended by everything, and then everything that you want to be offended by, you want to deflect it and bring up other things. So you never really address the issue, because every time the issue is coming up to be addressed, you're deflecting and sending it back somewhere else. So self-awareness is probably key.
Now, what Samola said right here is very, very important. He said this: the art of deflection is real. That is, the art of deflection is very real. It is. I have been on countless of different panels. I've been on different shows, shows on YouTube or whatever, where, we be having conversations, right? And instead of the person who's, going back and forth, their debate or whatever, instead of them listening to understand, they immediately listen to deflect right then and there. Immediately. Without using no logic, reasoning, or anything like that. But we know where the art of deflection comes from. The art of deflection comes from that feelings and emotion that you want to be right all the time. It also comes from a chaotic nature as well, too. But that's neither here nor there.
Listen, ladies, a man telling you the truth is not bashing. You have to, if you are a feminine woman with a man who cares about you, whether this is your husband, your brother, your father, criticism is not an attack. Men only correct something they care about.
So real quick, ladies, why do y'all believe that criticism is attack? Whenever a man point out certain type of behaviors that you do, right? Why do it immediately becomes an attack to you? Why do you immediately feel some type of way about that instead of just listen to understand where that said man coming from? Now, I know one of the deflections, like we said earlier, right? I know one of the immediate deflections, what y'all gonna say is that there are certain type of men who are toxic. I give y'all that. Because there are beta simp dudes who really are toxic, who have a toxic behavior. I give y'all that. But once again, women say that they have this intuition about them, right? Women say that they can discern the difference between a good man and a toxic man, right? So even in this situation, where you discern and you know that this is a good man, you know this dude is not toxic at all, right? And he's literally giving you advice to help correct you, to edify you. Why do you immediately take it as it being an attack? Why do you do that?
About you, whether this is your husband, your brother, your father, criticism is not an attack. Men only correct something they care about. If a man doesn't offer you perspective and direction, he does not care about you. So all of you ladies who think that these men in your inbox calling you beautiful and hey queen, they're only interested in getting what they want from you. There's no investment there. Real men who care about, and when I say real men, I'm talking about mature men who have grown into themselves. We invest in what we care about.
That's big facts. That's big facts. And the reason why I also want to share this clip, right, is because I want y'all to want to understand this. So over here at the lounge, all right? I want y'all to understand this. Well, when I be doing thought-provoking content like this, I'm not doing it just solely for entertainment. I'm not doing it solely just so I could get paid doing this, okay? I'm doing this because I actually care about y'all for real. I really do. I really do. Just like what he stated, right? Real men will correct things that they care about. Once again, real men will correct things that they care about. I literally do care about the situation that goes on between men and women. I do. I literally do want the best out of us, for real. That's why I told y'all at the beginning of this year that 2025 is a year of accountability. Because I care about that. I want the best out of all of us. This ain't something that's to get entertainment and just to piss you off and all that good old stuff. Then you come back over here again and I just piss you off again. No. Even when I have people over here like Lionel, SBK, and everybody else who pull up on the panel, right? They're not doing this because of entertainment purposes only. They're doing it because they literally care about the well-being of our community. They want to see better results than what we've been seeing in the past. That's facts. We all are on a mission of accountability so we can get the best version of us, period. So when we be saying this stuff, when we be having these conversations, right, we be having these thought-provoking conversations, we literally be doing it in good faith and good intentions, for real. We really do. We really do. Even if it makes you mad, we do it in good intentions, for real. We really do. So those of y'all who be pulling up to the lounge, and y'all be like, Abby does be trolling people, does be doing it, huh? He be hurting my feelings. I'll never come back over here again. He was up here making me mad. There's a method behind the madness, y'all. It is. It is.
Men only correct the women they love for harsh truth. Listen, men. If you're letting a woman spiral without stepping in, that's not love, that's convenience. Real love isn't passive. It's active.
The reason why I want to share this clip is because I'm going to kind of deviate from the women just a little bit, and I need to get on us men real quick. Listen to what they said once again.
Men only correct the women they love for harsh truth. Listen, men. If you're letting a woman spiral without stepping in, that's not love, that's convenience. Real love isn't passive. It's active.
Listen to this. Men, you correct what you love. If you say that you love this woman, if you say you want the best out of this woman, it is your responsibility as a man to lead this woman on the right path. It is your responsibility as a man to stand up for yourself and not be passive, not be a beta.
Beta!
Because we already know that women are not acceptable to betas. Women do not like yes men, period. So it is your duty as a man to make sure you lead your woman into the path where y'all need to go. Or even furthermore, lead your woman into the path that she needs to go. That's your duty as a man. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of the rejection, because I know that it's dudes out there. The reason why they get passive like this is because they're afraid of the rejection. They're afraid that the woman is going to say, I don't want to be with you no more. If that woman tell you that, if she sit up here and reject you and say she don't want to be with you no more, then let her go. If she can't handle constructive criticism of your leadership, let her go. Find your woman who will do that. But nah, don't be passive at all. No, be that leader. Because one thing that women do say, and I do agree with them, is this. They said that many men out there are not leaders how the way they're supposed to be. And I agree with them on that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's up to us as men to even hold ourselves accountable and get ourselves into the position of leadership so we can lead these women properly. So we can not only lead them, but we can protect and provide for them the way that we need to be. Facts.
It's about stepping up, holding her accountable, and helping her become her best self. If you're not doing that, you're either afraid or simply uninterested in her future.
Listen to that. If you're not doing that, you're either afraid of this woman or you're not interested in her future.
Beta!
One or the other.
A man without long-term plans for a woman will let her do anyhow. He'll watch her dress half-naked, drink recklessly, or act out because he doesn't care about her future. He's there for the thrill.
Absolutely. So these type of men, they'll sit up here and let this woman just be any old type of way. They'll let her dress any old type of way. They will be a part of this feminism movement as well too. Girl, yeah, you equal as me, go ahead. You can dress how way you want to dress. Not understanding that she's a representation of you. She's an extension of you. So however way she's representing herself, that falls back on you as the leader.
Not the investment. And here's the kicker, many women mistake this silence for love. But a man who doesn't correct you isn't respecting you. He's just passing time. Now,
absolutely, absolutely. If that man is not doing none of that, he just passes time. Period.
A man who truly loves a woman, he won't stand by and let her self-destruct. He'll tell her hard truths, even if it stings. If she's dressing inappropriately or making poor choices, he'll speak up, not to control her, but to protect her.
And this is very important, ladies. Whenever we're telling you something about this, like certain situations, right? We're not doing it because we're trying to dominate you. We're not doing it because we're trying to manipulate you. We're not doing it because we're trying to control you, but we're doing it to actually protect you. Women also say this. They say that they're not being protected by men. Once again, they say that they're not being protected by men, but at the same time, right? At the same time, right? Guess what? They end up going into these spaces where these men will look at them right a certain type of way. They're dressing a certain type of way, right? Dressing like some hookers and hoes and stuff, right? And these dudes sitting up here being disrespectful. The next thing you know, they're turning back around and asking us for the protection. But you the one who's putting yourself out there. You the one as a woman putting yourself out there dressing promiscuous. Showing your breasts and titties and getting all these surgeries and all kind of stuff. They have the audacity to get mad when men is not protecting you. Would get mad when these other men that we talked about is looking at you a certain type of way. They get even more upset when the other men who are really in your life won't protect you. When all in reality, they're being protecting you by telling you not to dress like that. Dress a little bit more modestly. It's a certain way how y'all could dress, ladies, where you could look good and sexy without you showing off your whole damn body. It's a way how you could do that. Because once again, you're a representation of that dude or whoever you're in a relationship with.
That's what love looks like, discipline, guidance, and care for her potential. But here's the issue, many women can't handle being corrected. They see it as control instead of care. They'd rather complain, soak in emotions, and listen to lies like, "You deserve better, babe." Meanwhile, they cling to men who let them do whatever they want, men who don't care about their future. It's a toxic cycle that always ends in regret. Men don't enable chaos. If a woman rejects correction, she's not ready for a real relationship. A woman who values you will respect your guidance. Correction isn't about control. It's about love. If you care for her, you want her to grow. If she can't handle accountability, she's not respecting the relationship. And women, hear this, a man who corrects you isn't your enemy, he's your ally. The man who stays silent isn't protecting you. He's letting you fall. The one who speaks up is investing in your future. Don't confuse guidance with criticism. He's trying to build you, not tear you down. The truth? Real love sets standards. It demands accountability and focuses on building a future together. Men, if you're not correcting the woman you love, you're not really loving her. And women, if you reject correction, you're rejecting growth. Stay strong, stay focused, and demand accountability in every relationship. The right woman will value your leadership. Anything less, that's just wasted time.
Facts. Everything that he stated is absolutely facts. Absolutely facts. And one of the main key takeaways that I want y'all to understand once again at this particular segment is this. Whenever a man is correcting you, he's not doing it to control you, but he's actually doing it out of love. But at the same time, right? At the same time, you have to have that type of discernment to make sure that this type of dude is really for you, for real. That's why I say all the time that vetting is very important, especially entering into long-term relationships, that you absolutely have to vet that person to make sure that they are really for you, that they're not just there investing in you because you look good. They're not there investing it to you because you got a big booty. They're not investing to you because you're just a trophy woman or trophy wife. They're investing it to you because they see the potential in you. They're investing it to you because they know that you could want to be a better version of yourself. That's facts.
Sis, can I share something with you? We really have to stop using the fact that my husband didn't say this to me correctly, so I couldn't take the correction. It's not that he didn't say it to you correctly. As a matter of fact, he's tried to tell you that very same thing many times, very nicely. But until he maybe raised his voice or got really direct with you, you weren't able to even hear that you needed the correction. It's not the way he said it. It's the fact that you don't want to be corrected. You don't want him to tell you anything, and you think you always right and you can't be wrong. And then when he does try to correct you and does maybe raise his voice a little, then you try to flip the script and play the victim and say, you don't know how to treat me, and you don't love me, and you don't talk to me correctly. Ladies, take off the size 12 diapers and grow up. It's time to mature emotionally, so that when you receive correction, you can receive it and use it to your benefit and become better. Remember that today and carry on.
Let me add this other one component to this, all right? Where we use the term correction, once again, we're not talking about toxicity, meaning that we're not talking about allowing a dude to be blatantly disrespectful to you. Meaning that this dude's sitting up here being abusive to you physically, mentally, and spiritually. We're not talking about that type of correction. As a matter of fact, the late great Kevin Samuels said something right, and I totally disagree with him on this. All right, he said this. He did a show one day. Well, he did do a show. He was actually on somebody's show, right? He was on somebody's show, and he was talking about domestic discipline. Now, those of y'all who don't know what domestic discipline is, this is the concept behind this. Domestic discipline is the concept where the man is the authoritarian, not only over the children, but he's also the authoritarian over the wife as well too. Meaning that whenever she does something wrong, he will correct her, but how the way he correct her is different. How the way he correct her, it deals with physical, mental, and spiritual abuse. He had got this concept based on the original patriarchal system of this country. And the original patriarchal system in this country, they believe in domestic discipline their women, their wives, as well as domestic discipline their slaves. So whenever that wife got out of line, guess what? Slap. Whenever that wife got out of line, guess what? Grab her and lock her up in the closet or lock her up in a room. Whenever that wife got out of line, guess what? He went and slept with the other slave women just to teach her a lesson, to show her that I got options. Does that kind of sound familiar? But that was out of the original patriarchal system. So he was saying that, hey, maybe domestic discipline is needed for this modern day generation. I say that's a bunch of bullshit.
That's bullshit.
The reason why I say that is because domestic discipline is what started the feminism movement. Domestic discipline is what started up the first, second, third, fourth, fifth wave of the feminism movement. Absolutely. But domestic discipline is not going to guide that woman into the way that she needs to be. The domestic discipline is not going to have the woman be corrected how the way she needs to be corrected. Because all it's going to do is lead into pain, suffering, and then eventually, guess what's going to happen? She's going to start fighting back. She's going to start fighting back. Like everything in life and nature, when you push something to the brink of destruction, right? When you push things to the brink of edge, right? Guess what? It's only one or two things going to happen. Either it's going to yield or it's going to fight. That's the same concept when you deal with a domestic animal like a dog or whatever, right? That dog will remain loyal to you until you push them to a certain point. When you push them to a certain point, guess what? One or two things is going to happen. They're going to allow you to let them suffer all the way until they die, or they're going to fight back. That's the same concept with what happened with these women back in that time. Instead of them kept yielding like a dog, they decided to fight back, and they created the feminism movement. They created equal rights. They created the civil wars and all kind of stuff. So domestic discipline is not going to be the key into correcting a woman. Everything that I just presented to you earlier is going to be the key to help correcting that woman. You don't even have to be super controlling. You don't have to do all this. So you don't have to belittle her. You don't have to put her down. All you have to do is just be that man that you're designed to be and be firm with her and tell her straight up. Like, hey, this is this, that, and that. And be done with it. And then if she don't comply, it's fine. She don't comply with it, it's fine. But guess what you do? You allow her to learn the lesson. Remember what I was telling y'all earlier at the beginning of this live when I was telling y'all the situation with me and Mrs. Herbert, right? Where even though I knew the direction it was going wasn't correct, but I still allowed it anyway. The reason why I allowed it anyway is not because of control. It's not because I'm trying to prove a point to her. But sometimes it takes for a woman to literally go through the process for them to come to the conclusion that you need them to get to. And that's facts. Sometimes they need to just go through the process to see it for themselves. Now, once when they go through that process to see it for themselves and they see the error of their way, that they will admit it. Like, you know what? Dang, he was right. But guess what? Us men, we be wanting them to verbally admit it to us. But it be times where the verbal admission don't even need to happen. And that's the whole point, that you want them to just accept it. So by just letting them go through the emotions, right? Let them go through the whole entire process from beginning to end, right? And you let them come up with their own conclusion. They just think about it, right? Like, damn, man, I shouldn't have did that. Guess what? You had achieved of being a leader. You had achieved or correcting her. See, I learned this also about dealing with women. What I learned about women is this. I learned that women are similar to playing chess. Okay. I learned that when you play chess, right, you have to be really, really strategic in what you do, meaning that you have to plan ahead, like really plan ahead of what you're going to do. Women are similar to playing chess. Well, you as a man, you can't be a beta, you can't be weak, or none of that. You have to always be thinking 1, 2, 3, 20, or 10 steps ahead. Hell, that's the whole point of being a leader as well too, where you are already thinking in advance. You're already considering every possibility thereof. When you play the game of chess, that's what you're doing. You're considering every possibility. That's what you're doing. So you think about every type of strategy, every type of move that you could possibly make to achieve the ultimate goal. So even being a leader as a man, that's how you have to start looking at situations, especially dealing with women, is that you have to look at it as a huge chessboard where you have to be really, really strategic about the choices and decisions that you make and how the way it's going to move. They say on the chessboard, one of the most important pieces of the game is the queen. Do y'all know the reason why the queen is the most important piece of the chess game? The reason why is because the queen has a whole lot more movement than any other piece on their board, including the king. Meaning that she has free will to move however way she wants when she wants to move. Long as she's followed by the rules. Right? So if you are the man or if you're the king, right, guess what you would do? You would strategize to where you allow that piece to move the way that you want it to move. Right? You'll strategize. You'll play a certain type of moves to make her move the way that she need to move, right? But at the same time, she's believing that since she's the queen, that she has free will in a sense. But in all in reality, what you're doing, you're guiding her to the ultimate goal. And that's all I'm telling y'all today, as men, is that maybe you need to want to reevaluate. Maybe you need to re-strategize and move your women the way that you want to be moved. But you have to use strategy behind it. You can't be a beta. You can't be weak. You can't be not having not a knowledge or stuff. You can't let her have more knowledge than you or anything like that. Right? Because if you do that, then guess what? She's going to be in control. She's going to be the leader thing. She's going to be the ultimate GPS system for you. She's going to tell you, just like on the video, she's going to sit up here and say, well, the GPS wrong. Knowing good and well is right, but she's going to still tell you that it's wrong because it's part of her pride and ego to want to be right. But when you're that king and you lead it properly, right, and you literally lead her properly, guess what? She's going to allow you to lead her the way that she needs to go. Because guess what's going to happen? She's going to trust you as a man. That's what's going to happen. But if you're not in that place as a man or as a king to move how the way you're supposed to move, then guess what? She's going to move any old crazy way. And on top of that, she's not going to even accept the correction because you're out of line. Facts. We got a little bit more, y'all, then we'll be done for this show tonight. I hope y'all getting where I'm coming from this show tonight, y'all. It's not just a woman bashing show. I don't know why y'all think that, by the way, but it's not a woman bashing show, all right? So let's get into this clip real quick, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up.
Why is that so hard for ladies to admit they are wrong? Or is it hard in y'all's opinion? Because, I mean, again, this is all 1,000.
Yeah.
This was the most number 3 request from men. Ladies, own up when you're wrong.
So I'll say this. I've been on both sides, right? Like, I've been the person who was so apologetic that I was just apologizing for no reason. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. But then I became this super strong, independent woman who was so opinionated that it didn't matter if I was wrong because I was so focused on you understanding why I was right.
Yeah.
So it took finding balance in that. So I'll say I understand why that's been posed because I've definitely been on both sides. But I'm at a point right now, like, if you can prove to me that I'm wrong or it's shown that I'm wrong.
Why does he have to prove to you that you're wrong, though?
And the reason why I showed this clip, not only just about what she's saying, but the ending of this. The ending of this, she said this. So I'm going to let y'all listen to this again.
Why that's been posed because I've definitely been on both sides. But I'm at a point right now, like, if you can prove to me that I'm wrong or it's shown that I'm wrong.
Why does he have to prove to you that you're wrong, though?
That is a great question. And I'm going to ask y'all this in the chat right now. And those of y'all who are catching the replay. Why do a man have to prove to you that you're wrong? Once again, why do a man have to prove to you that you're wrong? Why not just take accountability and trust what that man is saying, that you're wrong? Because if the situation was in reverse, right? And if there's a situation where the man is wrong, right? The woman would be saying the same exact thing. She'll say, why do I have to prove to you that you're wrong when I know you're wrong? I know that many of y'all not going to answer this, right? Especially women, y'all not going to answer this because y'all know the answer to this question, but I answer for y'all. The reason why you think we need to prove that you're wrong is because deep down inside, your pride and ego want you to be right. Even when you know you're wrong. That's where it boils down to. Your pride and ego want you to be right. Even though when you know you're absolutely wrong. And then it goes from the pride and ego, then it goes to you not accepting that L. That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to.
So you know you owe him an apology, but you won't give it to him. Why? You're being petty. I said what I said, you're being petty. See, the fact that you thought you had good information, then found out it was some BS, makes no difference at all. Because you accused him before you found out it was true. Then when you found out you were wrong, you have every excuse in the world why you shouldn't apologize.
Well, he did it before. I had good reason to think.
Well, if you had good reason to think, he has good reason to be pissed off because you accused him without the proof, then found out it was a lie, he was innocent, and all he wants is you to acknowledge that you were wrong and to apologize. What's wrong with that? All you wanted him to do is change, and that's what he's doing. Seems to me somebody else needs to do some changing. I said what I said. Be well.
Now, remember when I was telling y'all earlier about the whole concept of leading that woman right, and also instructing the man that there are certain ways how you can lead a woman to where she can understand the error of her ways right. There also, you don't have to do all that pride thing to say, I done told you different things like that, right? Ladies, there also is a element in this that I want y'all to understand. This element that I want y'all to understand is this. It would go a long way. It would go a very long way if you would just honestly just admit when you know you're wrong. It'll go a long way. That's to say, you know what? You're right. I'm absolutely wrong. And I am sorry. I am sorry that I interpret this the way I did, or I'm sorry for the decision that I made. What can we do to fix the situation. That right there would go a long way versus just being silent and not saying nothing. Because in our mind as men, right, we be sitting up here thinking this. We be like, did she even learn the lesson? Did she even learn the error of her ways? Because she's not even saying nothing. She's not even acknowledging it. So we be thinking about this, right? And so, like I told you earlier, how men are, we be strategizing, we planning. So now we have to plan a whole new strategy. We have to sit up here plan a whole new strategy based on the whole concept that you never acknowledge. Because meaning that it seems to us that you didn't even learn the lesson. So now we're re-strategizing based on the lesson that you haven't even learned yet. So just like I say, it would go a long way to just simply acknowledge it and just say, babe, I am wrong. You're right. And I apologize. What can I do to fix the situation? What do you think? And then we both begin to converse and talk about different strategies of how way we could correct that. To me, that's true love right there. Versus not saying nothing at all. Then this will make it even worse. What make it worse is that you want to acknowledge it to your man, but you sure hell will acknowledge it to your homegirls.
That's bullshit.
You'll sit up here acknowledge it to your homegirls. You get with your homegirls and you'll literally tell the whole story. Then you be like, you know what? He really is right. Then one of your homegirls will say this, well, why you didn't tell him that he was right and you was wrong? Girl, you know I'm not going to give him that.
God damn.
You know I'm not going to give him that.
God damn.
Because the moment I give him that, I'm surrendering my freedom. I'm surrendering my freedom. I'm surrendering my independence.
What?
Am I lying about that? That y'all be going to y'all homegirls, or hell, y'all be having your friends on homies there too, as well too. Or y'all be having y'all gay friends, y'all know how y'all roll. Telling them all this stuff and like, I ain't gonna admit that to him. But that's what make it even worse is that you're rather acknowledge that to your homies, your homegirls, whatever, right? You acknowledge that quicker than you acknowledge it to your man. And you'll literally come back home and still want to acknowledge that you'll literally die without acknowledging that you done messed up. That he was right the whole time. Funny world we live in, huh? Funny world. Funny world. Funny world. All right, so we're gonna make this the last clip for tonight. No, I got 2 more clips for y'all. I got 2 more. No, 3. I got 2, 3. All right, real. I'm gonna do this clip, but I want y'all to listen to this clip real quick. All right, we're almost done.
So I really want people to stop using the word aggressive in association with black women. 9 times out of 10, when somebody is saying that a black woman is being aggressive, they're actually probably using the wrong word. What they really probably mean is that she is assertive, she is outspoken, she is passionate, she is combative, she is confrontational. Y'all are using aggressive wrong, and it's pissing me off. Aggressive obviously has a negative connotation associated with it, especially historically when it comes to the black community. So when we within the community call each other aggressive, it's very off-putting. And the reason why it's very problematic and harmful is because women of other races could execute the same exact behavior or communication style and they wouldn't be called aggressive. Like me personally, I've never thought to call another black woman or a black man aggressive. Like I may say they doing too much. I may say, you know, they need to chill out, they need to relax, they a little intense. And what's crazy is, as a child or as a teen, I've always had a strong personality. I've always been very direct. And I've never, until adulthood, been referred to as aggressive. But the moment a black woman becomes an adult where she can assert herself, where she's direct, where she expresses her expectations, where she can self-advocate, now all of a sudden we're aggressive. I really feel like people try to gaslight black women for reacting to something that was wrong or inappropriate or disrespectful by telling them that they're being aggressive about it. Use another word.
So my question is this: why is the word aggressive so defensive to her? It's almost as though she's using the word aggressive on the same connotation as submission. Because when we talk about submission, right? Guess what? A lot of women do not like submission at all. Period. They do not like that word. They do not want to hear that word. Period. They don't. They think submission is a very misogynistic word. They really do. They really do. So I wonder about that. Why words like you being aggressive or, submission, why is the word such negative towards women? If a person, especially a man, is saying like, hey, you being aggressive here, and that's your behavior, why get upset about it? If that's you, then that's you. I never heard men get upset when other men call a man aggressive. Hell, I don't think men call each other aggressive, period, anyway. I have not heard another grown man tell another grown man, bro, you're aggressive. Unless we use it in the terms of like sports or whatever, where we're probably saying, yeah, oh man, LeBron James was aggressive going to that hoop. We're using it in that sense, but that's literally call a man aggressive, based on behavior and personality and, stuff like that. I don't think I really heard grown men use that. But I know that men use a term aggressive towards women is based on their behavior. And the reason why they use aggressive because their woman is stepping out of her femininity and she's being more masculine. So they use the term aggression to talk about that. So yeah. All right. Final clip for tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's get it.
No one can hold black women accountable. Black women, unfortunately, we have adopted this mentality that I can do whatever I want to do and can't nobody tell me anything. And this is why we are where we're at. We live in a very selfish, egotistical society now that nobody cares. If you're a black woman and to hold black women accountable, you have to be ready to fight because it's going to come with a lot. I'm always thinking about how young girls are being influenced. So what us grown women are doing, it's influencing these girls to do these out of control, I don't care attitudes. They have the most disgusting attitudes and you can't even check them because they have their moms who say I could do whatever I want. So can't no one hold us accountable. Not a black man. Your white boss probably. That's probably the only one who can tell us what to do because they.
Nah. White Zaddy can't even hold them accountable neither.
God damn.
Yeah, White Zaddy can't do it neither, man. Even though White Zaddy tried and he can't do it neither, man. He can't hold them accountable, especially when they be in that attitude era when they believe they know right.
I don't care attitudes. They have the most disgusting attitudes and you can't even check them because they have their moms who say I could do whatever I want. So can't no one hold us accountable. Not a black man. Your white boss probably. That's probably the only one who can tell us what to do because he pay us. A gay man can tell us what to do. If it's a black woman or a black man, a straight black man, we don't want to hear it.
So hold up. Is that true that a gay man or a person that's part of the LGBTQ community could tell a woman what to do? Interesting. So what do y'all think about this final clip for tonight, y'all? Do y'all agree with her perspective about this? Do y'all agree with her? Do y'all agree that we're living in a culture now where we have these type of women where they be so aggressive that you just can't tell them nothing? That they're so aggressive that they believe and they know that they're right, even though when they know that they're wrong. Do y'all agree with her on this assessment? Because y'all know, obviously I do. So what's the overall takeaway of this whole entire show? This whole entire show, like all shows I do, right, is to bring awareness of what's happening in our community, period, as a whole. And when I say community, I'm not just talking about black community, white community, and all like that. I'm talking about as a culture as a whole, as a society as a whole. These are the things that we're dealing with. We're dealing with these type of people with these type of behavior. We're dealing with women who have these type of one behavior, and men being said something about it, but due to feminism, a lot of men have been silenced. A lot of men just have given up. A lot of men have given up even hope. There are men out here right now where they're part of the groups known as mid-toe, men going their own way. There are men who are part of the passport bro. Hell, there are even men who are incels where they ain't trying to hear it, period. They ain't trying to date no woman, nothing like that, period. So these men, they literally gave up on women altogether, but I haven't given up on women. I haven't given up on y'all. This is the whole point why I be talking about this stuff. I'll be talking about this taboo stuff because these are the conversations that men be having all the time. When we be sitting up here chilling with our homeboys, we be having these conversations. When we be at the barbershop, we be having these conversations. When we be at work and it be lunch break and we be chilling with our homies, we be having these conversations. Thank you for the sub, by the way. We be having these conversations all the time. We be having these conversations all the time. And so a lot of men have given up. But I'm here to be the voice of the voiceless, to tell y'all that these are the things that is happening. Not to sit up here and bash women, not to sit up here and be misandrous or, no, not misandrous, but be misogynistic towards women, but to show y'all what's happening and to hold y'all accountable for your behavior. Period. And that goes for anyone, men as well too. Like I say, on this channel, we hold men accountable as well as we hold women accountable. We do. So at the end of this show, I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all to understand that women are not right all the time. Is there times that they are right? Yeah. But when you know you're wrong, just admit that you're wrong. Period. And just accept it. Take accountability. Allow that person who's in your life, allow that man who's in your life to lead and guide you. Allow that man in your life to even correct you when you know you're wrong. Because guess what, ladies? When we know we're wrong and when you show us that we're wrong, guess what? We will allow you to show us. We will allow you to even correct us when we're wrong. We will. Absolutely. So it needs to be a two-way street. Not just a one-way, where you believe you could correct this dude, and when this dude holding you accountable, you're being mean to me, or y'all try to tone police us. No. However way that dude need to tell you, that's how the way it need to go. Period. I'm just saying. Even over here all the time, people tell me all the time, Irby, it ain't what you say, it's how the way you say it. I don't give a damn.
That's bullshit.
I don't give a damn how the way I said it. I said it the way I said it. And I meant it how the way I said it, period. And men, don't let these women silence you neither. It's time for us to start also holding ourselves accountable. It's also time for us to start holding ourselves accountable as well too, and start stepping back up as men, as the leaders. Absolutely it is. It's time for us to stop being weak and all this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and address these comments. Once again, I appreciate the sub for tonight. Appreciate you a whole lot. All right, so The original reason for feminism is what women try to use it as now. Facts. I agree with you. I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. She sounds like all them words. I agree as well too. Rhonda, he said, "Hey man, great show. You cooking tonight? Thank you so much, sir." I don't have anything to argue. He's not lying. There are too many women like this. Facts. 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 Now, I ain't gonna get into all these comments and all this stuff on tonight, y'all. So once again, I appreciate y'all want to tune into the show tonight. What I'm going to do tomorrow is that we're gonna want to follow up on the show. Right, we're gonna follow up on this show tomorrow by this. I want to hear what y'all have to say about this. I do. I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. So tomorrow's show, we're gonna do a follow up. And I'm going to open up the call lines where y'all could come up and y'all can want to express y'all concerns about this. I want to hear if you agree with everything that's been said tonight. I want to hear if you disagree with everything that's been said tonight. And I want to hear your reason why. So we can have this conversation. Because I believe another part of this is that we got to have the conversation. We got to talk about it. We got to see where our mentality is at. And so we could come up with logical and reasonable conclusion of this matter. So other than that, y'all, appreciate y'all tuning into the show. Make sure you have your notifications set when I do go live again tomorrow and open up this call line. So we're going to do this thing, all right? So thank you so much for everybody who tuned in to the One Lounge. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all again on the next episode. Y'all have a great and safe evening.